One of the assumptions of the elders is that requirements for being an elder at Bethlehem are doctrinally very, very high. We have a 12-page doctrinal statement that all elders heartily embrace. And the second part of the assumption is that doctrinal expectations for church membership are very low and should be very low. For this reason, when a person is born again out of any culture or any lifestyle, they are born again into a family and should, as soon as possible, be in a family. There cannot be inserted in between a seminary curriculum in which they learn all the fine points of systematic theology or simple basic doctrinal theology. You're going to constantly be putting off membership because who can define how much you have to know in order to be a part of a church? And so I think it's built into the nature of the family dimension that membership in the church has very low standards in terms of doctrinal understanding. We assume, therefore, that being a church member means there will be lots of mistaken ideas about God in the church. Lots of mistaken ideas about salvation in the church. There are mistaken practices that go with those mistaken doctrines, because practices and doctrines always go together. And so there are going to be a lot of people doing stuff in the church that the elders say, you shouldn't be doing that. Because that's what baby Christians do. And Paul wrote to Corinthians the first time, and to the Hebrews. Whoever wrote Hebrews wrote it. And in both of those, chapter 3, verses 1 to 3 of 1 Corinthians and chapter 5, verse 11 to 14 of Hebrews, both say to people in the church, you're still babies. You ought to be grown up by now. Assuming they came in as babies. And they're not getting it yet. It's not growing fast enough. And so the assumption there is there are a lot of babies in the church, and the babies don't understand as much as they should and don't practice as godly as they should. And good grief, this is a motley crew. Of course the church has a bad reputation. It's full of baby sinners, and I mean they're pretty mature sinners actually, and baby Christians.